Our goal today is to set up appointment slots on a Google Calendar, in this case for the purpose of having students sign up for tutoring sessions. You can get to your Google Calendar from any of the Google tools, either Mail or Google Drive. In this case, I'm in my Google Drive, and I'm going to click on the link for Calendars. Since tutoring is a school activity, we do ask that people use their CESU Google account for the appointment calendars. Every Google user has their own calendar. Over here it would be their username. There are also some other calendars that are automatically populated by Google. The trick to all of these is to think of these as layers, and if you click on a layer like the US holidays, that will hide or show a particular layer. Another quick setup step that might be useful for your appointment calendar is to hide the weekends. You do that by going to the gear, choosing Settings, and in your calendar settings there's a box to show weekends, yes or no. So I'm going to click no and save that setting. I'm going to skip ahead a couple weeks to create my first appointment slot. In this case, I know that the week of April 29th is an A week, and so I'm going to click at 10 a.m. to create an appointment slot for period 3. Notice that I'm not simply creating an event. I do have to click on appointment slot up here, and I get a little bit more information. For the what part, I'm simply going to say I'm available. And I may want to also add where this appointment might happen. So I'm available in the library for tutoring. I'm also going to offer this as a single appointment slot. If I left this slots of 30 minutes and said this is an hour appointment, it would actually divide that hour into 2 separate slots. To get more control over my appointment, I'm going to edit the details. And here I might be able to extend that because that period 3 actually goes from 10 o'clock to 11:30. And in this section, I'm also able to repeat that appointment slot. Now I know that period 3 is going to happen on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every 2 weeks, so I can actually set up an appointment that reflects that schedule. The one trick to repeating appointments is to make sure it ends. In this case, I'm going to repeat those appointments for 3 weeks. So 3 appointments times 3 weeks. I'm going to say end this repeat after 9 appointments. I'm going to close that. I'm going to save this appointment, and that should show up on my calendar Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not the next week, but every other week. Notice on this appointment slot, there's a little icon here, a calendar icon. That's what distinguishes an appointment slot from an event. If I accidentally just set up an event on my calendar, it will not have that little calendar icon. Once my appointment slots and events are created, I can modify them by clicking on them. I can delete them if necessary, or I can go in and edit the details. If I need to make an appointment shorter or longer, I can use the bars at the bottom. Notice for a repeating event, it's going to ask if I want to make that change to just this one or all of the events. If I need to move that appointment to a different day or a different time, I can simply drag it over. Notice that this event, if it was part of a repeating pattern, will no longer be part of that repeating pattern if I move it to a different day. Now that I've got some appointment slots created, I'm going to take a look at what my appointment calendar looks like to somebody who wants to schedule my time. If I click on an event and edit the details, I can find the web address of my appointment calendar. If I click on that, I've got to move forward to the date where I have some appointments. What I should see on my calendar is a gray box that says I'm available and a green box that is the actual event scheduled on my calendar. If somebody else were to look at this URL, what they'd see are simply the gray boxes that show that I'm available. If somebody wants to schedule an appointment with me, they'll go to my appointment calendar, click on an available slot, their name will be filled in automatically, and when they save that, I'm going to get an email saying that they've scheduled my time. When somebody has made an appointment with me on my calendar, I'm going to see the appointment slot, and I'll also see an event that has the name of the person who scheduled my time. If I need to cancel the appointment for any reason, I can click on that event on my calendar and delete it. I get the option to automatically notify that other person by email that I can't make it to the appointment. If they need to cancel the appointment, they actually need to go to their own calendar and cancel the event themselves in the same way. Again, they can notify me automatically that they've had to cancel that appointment. Unfortunately, when they cancel the appointment, it does not automatically remove the event from my calendar. It does make the slot available for other people, however. If I get that notification, I have to go to my calendar and simply delete the event. They've already let me know. I might want to notify them that, yes, I know that they've canceled the appointment. The final step for MMU tutors is to send us the link to your appointment calendar so we can post it on the MMU webpage. To get that link, I'm going to go back to the details of one calendar event. I'm going to right-click to copy that address. And I'm going to go to a form at the address go.cesuvt.org/cal_link. And I'm simply going to paste that calendar link into this form and submit it.